So, Spontaneous is a really good movie. It's about very clearly, well, it kind of aligned with COVID, but like it aligned with COVID by accident, but it's very clearly about the emotions teenagers feel after a mass shooting and going through this emotional journey after like the sci-fi equivalent of a mass journey, right? There's all these politics and trying to figure out what the source of a problem is, blah, 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 blah. That hot chick from Fort Salem that was the vice president's daughter, and really that whole thing with Fort Salem really wasn't well developed in the later seasons, but whatever. Right, so I've never actually seen the 16 Reasons Why TV show or whatever. I hear it's bad. I also hear the claims of the suicide wave created by it were either exaggerated or actually misleading because suicide statistics, blah, 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 and it was actually supposedly better or something. I don't know. I don't care about 16 Reasons Why. It kind of sounds goofy and boring. But Spontaneous has the actress from 16 Reasons Why, and she was supposed to play Iron Man's daughter at some point. Right. And then they replaced her with a black chick named after a porno. Ironheart is named after a porno, and Ironheart is like notorious for being like just negrophiliac tokenism. Whatever. Philosophic bullshit. But Spontaneous, really good feeling movie. Like at the end of this movie, you get out of it in a positive. You feel positive because you've watched this thing. So it's like it is really focused on this teenage angst and this teenage experience and blah blah blah, and it doesn't actually show any mass shooting. So it's talking about the topic of mass shootings without talking about mass shootings. And this just it's like a very clear, like it reminds you of an era of sci-fi where you had politics in sci-fi, but it was well-managed politics, right? Supernatural stuff, sci-fi stuff, magic stuff, allegory, but well-managed allegory, not just here's a thing you need to believe. Here's a thing you need to believe. Here's a thing you need to believe. This character, I'm gonna race swap her and you're gonna love it. If you don't love it, you're racist, sexist, and misogynist. Blah. Yeah, so, Spontaneous 2020. 2020? I can't remember if it was 2021 or 2020 when it came out, but Spontaneous, same chick as 16 Reasons Why. 4 out of 5. Good movie. I definitely recommend it, especially for teenagers and young people in general.